Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm the Survival Architect, and in today's video we will be taking a look at this relatively simple design for a lava farm. Now, this makes use of the 117 mechanic where pointed dripstone with a dripstone block above it and lava above it can fill up a cauldron with with lava. So to do this, I've just set up a little square of lava, dripstone, and pointed dripstone. And underneath it, I've set up a piston feed tape of cauldrons, not hoppers. And these cauldrons, if I just activate the piston feed tape by doing that, these cauldrons get moved around underneath the pointed dripstone. And, well, as you can see, they just keep making their way round and round and round. So, the point of the piston feed tape is to just deliver the cauldrons full of lava to the player. Now, they don't have to be full of lava. For example, when these two cauldrons come around, they're not going to be full of lava. That's okay. Well, when this cauldron comes around, it's not going to be full of lava. You just saw that one get filled up. But any ones that are full of lava will end up here in front of the player, and then if the player just stands here with a stack of buckets in their hand and holds down right click, and a full inventory, the bucket will pop out and fall straight into this hopper, which these chests down here will pick up. So, that's the basics of the farm. Now, this can be extended out as far as you want. I could change the way that this piston is facing to push out that way, and then it could come around here, and then around here, and back, and go across, and do a whole lot of things. So you can make this as big as you want. But essentially, you just have to know how piston feed tapes work. Now, I'm not going to explain that in this video. I'm not going to show you the intricacies of piston feed tapes, nor the cool stuff you can do with them. But essentially, what I'm doing is detecting when this cauldron gets moved here, and then powering a piston using these observers. And this is a pretty common thing with anything that moves any sort of block around, or any farm that moves any sort of block around. So, if I just get this piston feed tape going, like that, you can see that it's cycling the cauldrons through, and then if I grab a stack of buckets, get rid of that, and put stuff in my inventory, then go into survival, go away. You can see that I've got a full inventory from doing a whole bunch of other testing stuff in this world. You can also see that these chests are all full of buckets, so that I'll never run out. But if I just stand here, you can see that the buckets in my hand get replenished, and every time I use a bucket on a cauldron, it will pop out of my inventory straight in my face and go into the hopper below me. So, let's stop here, go down here, and you can see that I've already collected a whole bunch of lava. Please ignore those. But yeah, that's essentially how this farm works. It's a pretty basic design, and I just thought I should show it off using one of the the new 117 mechanics. Yeah, see, here's the cauldrons I just emptied, coming around again. So, yeah, it's a pretty basic farm, but it works really well, and can be expanded out as far as you want. Now, I plan on building one of these, spoiler alert, in my next 117 survival world to fuel furnace arrays. And it will be a lot bigger than this, just to make sure that whenever a cauldron comes around to me, it will be full of lava, no matter what. Now, obviously this design needs a lot of iron. Not only do the cauldrons and hoppers require iron, but you've also got a whole bunch of buckets. So just be mindful of that if you're building this in survival. But with that, there's not really much more to say about this farm. It's a pretty simple design, but I hope it's helpful for some people. Yeah. The other thing is just turning off the last thing is turning on and off the piston feed tape. If I jump back into creative, the easiest way to turn off the piston feed tape is by powering one of these and just leaving it extended, and then nothing can extend across in here, because a piston extended cannot be moved. And then to turn it back on again, you first break that redstone block, come over here, and simply power the piston, which has a cauldron or a block right here. So power that, break it. Oh, I've done it badly. Excuse me? What's happened here? Oh, it's pushed right around to here. Okay. So you got to place and break really quickly, and then it'll turn back on again. But that's all I've got in this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more stuff from me, there'll be a couple of videos in the top corners of the screen. I'd recommend taking a look at my tileable shulker box loader. That seems to be a relatively popular one, as I don't think there are many designs for that are widely available on YouTube, or none that I've seen. So if you'd like to take a look at that, make sure to click on that video. And if you want to see more stuff from me in the future, like the 117 survival series that I mentioned, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. But I've been the Survival Architect. Have a good one.